Good morning, y'all. I'm glad to be in my home with electricity, not on a generator, and I've got internet for the morning. Please note that this session is being recorded, and all breakout sessions will be recorded, and so that they will be available on demand later. On behalf of a large number of people who made this possible, thank you for joining the first annual meeting of Texas Connect, sponsored by Family Search International as part of RootsTech 2021. If any of you have not registered for RootsTech, I would encourage you to register as soon as you get off this session so that you can have that for the rest, I think it's going to be about a year. Today, we're very fortunate to have a number of individuals who will be presenting to you their great projects here in Texas. We will hear a very short introduction from each of the presenters. At the end of all the introductions, the presenters will go into breakout rooms where they will take all the time they need to make full presentations. You're invited to join them in the rooms to move around if you wish. Feel free to use the chat feature to ask questions, leave feedback, and very important to us, let us know what projects come to mind that need to be showcased next year. So with that, let's begin with the presentations.
So Zanitra, that's you. You get a start.
Mute.
Yes, I'm trying to unmute because my internet was stating unstable. What a day. Already starting off. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Zanitra Wells and I'm with Why Not Legacy and Heritage Group. It's me and my mother. My mother is on this call also, Lisa Jenkins. She works with me. And basically what Why Not Legacy and Heritage is we work in the community with helping individuals try to connect to their families, like connect to their family trees, learn about their history, learn where they come from, basically trying to let people know that we do have a heritage here in America and we do have African American roots. So our people accomplish great things within the time of us being here in America after emancipation. So I want people to be excited about that. So that's what Why Not Legacy and Heritage Group is. And I would like to see you in our breakout room so I could give you a little bit more. I did a video where I was able to connect with Family Search and find my African ancestor, one of my African ancestors. So that was something that was very exciting to me. So in the video, I was able to give a visual of what it was like within that moment of me going to the grave of my ancestor, seeing the grave, because I didn't know that they actually had a headstone at the cemetery. I knew where they were, but I didn't know that they had a headstone. So you'll see that moment. So thank you.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me, Carrie Ann?
Yes, I can.
Or am I unstable?
You're good.
Okay. What we're talking about is we're talking about how we founded the projects that are going on, and I'm gonna say a little bit introducing and talking about why restore African American, American Indian, and Hispanic American cemeteries in the state of Texas. The founder, one of the founders, W. Jones, and it says, old African American cemeteries are among the most important relics of our history. Cemeteries preserve our cultural traditions, heritage, and history. They bear witness to genocide, slavery, suffering, and overcoming. African American cemeteries tell important stories of the history, events, religious practices, lifestyles, and family traditions. Historic cemetery sites with hand-carved monuments, slave chains, seashells, and majestic tombs bear witness of our ties to the motherland. They tell the story of a great people who contributed to their labor and skills to building of a nation. And I have someone, because this is Black History Month, she's going to sing an old slave hymn before we go out in the break room. Her name is Minister Renette Brown. Miss Brown. Is she on here?
I think Renette's currently muted.
Oh, okay.
And I am
Renette,
muted.
unmute.
Good morning. I'm sorry. Good morning. The song is Sooner Will Be Done by Thomas Dorsey, who is one of our greatest songwriters, spiritually as well as secular in our community. Soon I will be done with the troubles of this world, troubles of this world, troubles of this world. Soon I will be done with the troubles of this world. I'm going home to live with God. I want to see my Jesus. I want to see my Jesus. I want to see my Jesus. Going home to live with God. Soon I will be done with the troubles of this world. Oh, the troubles of this world. Oh, the troubles of this world. Soon I will be done with the troubles of this world. I'm going home to live with my God. Thank you.
Yes, and I want you to come to the break room to find out more about what we're doing. And it's a spiritual connection, and we're journeying to our ancestors. We're letting everybody know of our history, heritage, and culture, past, present, and future. I'm going to talk about the past. Zanitra is talking about the future. And I have Mr. Donald William on here talking about what we're doing in the present. Thank you, and see you in the break room.
Good morning, Texas family, my big family. I'm Pamela Bailey, and I'm the creator of the Big Family Search Project. That's where I'm finding my family that was separated by slavery in the antebellum South. So I have a reunification project, and I'm going to talk about how I'm using social media, DNA, and genealogy to find my family. For many branches of the family, we've been separated for more than 150 years. But using those tools, I've been able to find family all over the country and all over the world. So I hope to see you in my breakout room.
Hello, my name is Anna Kramer, and I oversee the Texas Digital Newspaper Program. We host over 8 million pages of Texas newspapers from all over the state. It is completely free and open. We are the largest single state open repository of newspapers in the U.S. And I will show you how to work with these newspapers and how to find your family in these titles when you visit the breakout room. Thank you.
John Meredith, you're next.
Okay, all right. I'm John Barrett of the Conroe Community Cemetery Restoration Project. I wish I could be in all these other things that are going on, but I am going to be in my own breakout room. I'm really sad about that. But anyway, I guess I'll look later. The CCCRP is a nonprofit that is dedicated to cleaning, restoring, and preserving for future generations a historic African-American cemetery in Conroe, Texas. It never had a name, it never had a sign. It was variously known as the Community Cemetery, the Conroe Cemetery, or the No Name Cemetery. First burial dates back to at least 1892 and probably further back than that. We just put up a sign, so it went for 128 years without a sign. So we were really proud of that event. There's several really important people in the history of Conroe. For instance, Luther Dorsey, the only known Buffalo soldier buried in Montgomery County. Mittie Campbell, the first Black principal of the first Black school in Conroe. James Charles Pitts, who was selected in 1942 as a leading educator in Texas. And Jacob Cozier, who was actually started the Union Church in Huntsville, Texas, and was a close associate of Joshua Houston, a former slave of Sam Houston. Our goals are to clean and restore the cemetery, headstones and graves, preserve it for future generations, locate unknown and unmarked graves, obtain a Texas historical marker, research those that are interred there and try and connect them with existing families, foster community support, and seek members of the community who might know burial. So we invite you to our room to talk about it. I hope I can learn as much as I can teach. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Skylar Carter, and I am here on behalf of the Texas Freedom Colonies Project, located here and working with the Texas A&M University. Our founder, Dr. Andrea Roberts, founded our organization in 2014. The Texas Freedom Colonies Project is an evolving social justice initiative which celebrates researches and documents historic Black settlements, landscapes, heritage, and placemaking in grassroots preservation practice. So we'll be talking about our Atlas study and some of the work that we do in oral history and all of the avenues that we connect with and preserve Black settlements in Texas and beyond. So I look forward to chatting with whoever would like to come hear about.
Oh, oh, there you are. I think we lost that very last bit, Skylar. Go ahead and say that last bit again.
Sorry, I think my internet's having some issues as well, but I'm just looking forward to sharing about Texas Freedom Colonies and, excuse me, and what we're doing to preserve their legacy and heritage within the state of Texas and beyond.
Oh. Good morning. The Houston Suffragist Project is a collaborative research and writing project, a special project of the Houston Genealogical Forum. The project originators are Ray Bryant, Jenny Douglas, Mary Hollis, Barbara Richards, and me, Monica Anderson. Our map maker and webmaster, Walter Steitz, joined us later in the project. 2020 was the 100-year anniversary of the 19th Amendment, women's suffrage. Our simple plan was to list the women who voted in 1920, and it grew into an enormous project. The story we covered is on our website, houstonsuffragist.org. To find the list, we needed to understand the poll tax laws, follow the news in the Houston papers, find the lawsuits, identify the major activists, and learn the history. The story is fascinating and surprising. As we were studying the history, we began researching the women. We used all our genealogical skills, many hours, and much patience to find the women. The result is a website with a searchable list of women and an interactive map of their addresses. Is your great-grandmother a suffragist? Search the list by surname or maiden name, or study the map of Houston. You can click on a dot and see who lived in your neighborhood in 1920. Please join us in the breakout room. All of us will be there. We love to answer questions, and we can walk through the website and search for your family.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rachel Altman. I am the Carnegie History Center in downtown Bryan's director. I like to say that I'm the head nerd. And we are a repository for genealogical resources as well as local history. Local history archives. And what we're doing right now in coordination with Family Search is digitizing, like my dream come true. We're digitizing documents so that the world can see them on Family Search. And I'm absolutely thrilled. Brother Michael and Sister Ruth Bauer are our fantastic scanner, volunteer, adoptive grandparents, if you will. They have just been amazing. They have got the scanning project down to a science, but we are also, our bread and butter day to day is genealogy research. And so we are a family affiliate library with the Church of Latter-day Saints of Jesus Christ. Wait, I may have gotten that wrong, but with the church. And so they provide access through our facility to their documents, as well as scanning and digitizing our wonderful documents that, no one will get to see until now. And so we hope you join us. I have a short video of what we're doing in the breakout room, and we can answer any questions you have. And I always say that you don't have to be from Bryan to come into the Carnegie. We hope that you visit. You can be from, my little blurb is that you can be from Iowa, Ireland, or Indonesia and come into the Carnegie and research your roots. So I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday, and we hope to see you in the breakout room. And I also want to echo the gentleman before that I hope I could split myself and be in all of them, but I will definitely be visiting the recording. So thanks, you guys.
Thank you. Good morning. We are all having so much fun this morning. My team and I are working with the Llano Historical Museum, and we're going in, and they've got over 10,000 photos. We're helping categorize, name them. About half of them don't have names, and so we're out trying to, everyone's going, names. We're putting them on a website, so we digitize it, put it on a website, lost in Llano, and people are giving us names. The month of May, we're going to be doing interviews of people who live there. It's an old cattle country founded in 1856, and people have lived there forever, but they're all older people and no one has written their stories. So we're going to go in and digitize, do the interviews for the Historical Society. We're working on pictures and categories and stories. So come on in, have some fun. We'll show you how much fun we're having digitizing the photos right now.
Hi, I'm Sue Barry, and we've discovered some rare, unknown Texas records in the National Archives too, in College Park, Maryland. They date back to claims against the Mexican government for stolen horses and cattle in the 1850s and 60s. The depositions filed for these are from some very old ranchers who list, I think the earliest births and things we found is a guy who was born in 1790 in Elizabethtown, New Jersey. They allowed the descendants of these original claimants to continue the court case, which wasn't finally decided until about 1940, as long as they could prove their lineage back to the original claimants. The index we have is for both the court case, which is 34,000 pages of transcribed documentation of birth records, newspaper articles, etc., plus a guide to attorney's files, which are for people who did not make the court case, but there's a lot of data in those. And in fact, the Texas State Society of DAR is now trying to arrange a contract to actually scan the 34,000 pages of the court case. I have a presentation, and I hope you'll join me in the breakout room, and I can show you some of the unique documents you can find.
Hello, I'm Michael Walker. My wife and I are the directors of the Klein, Texas Family History Center. My topic in Family History Center, we're going to be talking about Family History Centers, specifically why go to a family history center, what's in a family history center, and ideas for use of the family history center when it's not open to the regular, on the times that it's not open to the regular public. My presentation is designed that you can come in and out. I have a short slide presentation that you can watch to the end and then jump to another one, or we'll watch another one and then come into mine anytime throughout. And then I'm available for question and answers. I do want to let you know that we do have a Klein, Texas Family History Facebook page. Everyone's welcome to join. Again, I'm Michael Walker, and I'm going to be talking about family history centers.
I am Angie Zufel. I'm involved with a project where we take Family Search and we've created modules, and we go into the local community college through the Adult Lifelong Learning Program. So that's, our students are 50 years and older. We get volunteers, we get everyone together in the computer lab at the university. Currently, we're doing it on Zoom with breakout rooms. So that's also an option. So we take this and we teach modules across 5 or 6 weeks that take you from creating an account in Family Search all the way to researching and connecting your family tree. So we're specific to Family Search, but what we do could be translated to any other platform, reaching out to the community and teaching other people how to do what we all love. So come on in and see how you do it, and we'll give you some more information.
My name is James Prince. I'm a volunteer with Family Search, and what we are doing is seeking to find the records that everyone then gets to search and look for on Family Search. So our efforts are focused on like Rachel's efforts in Carnegie, county clerks, any group that's holding genealogically significant records that need to be digitized so they can be preserved. And our efforts are to go out and find those records in Texas and to make them, to start the process to get them digitized. I'm happy to have you join my breakout room, although I'd like to join most of the other ones, and we can chat about what we're doing.
Hi, my name is Michael Bauer. I'm sitting here with my wife, Ruth. We are one of several teams within Texas that is doing image capture. We are doing image capture currently at Carnegie, as Rachel mentioned. We did Grimes County for about a year. We did Cochran County, and John Krog and his wife are currently doing Eastland County up by Dallas-Fort Worth. Basically, what we do is we take a camera. Once we have a contract with the location, we take the camera, we set it up, and we just digitize whatever they have that Family Search wants, set it in, get disk back and forth continually. We have done approximately 280,000 records since a year ago, last October, and we hope to do a whole lot more.
Okay, that was the last one on our list, but I have one other one that I want to add. Samuel, do you want to announce yours? This is a project that we just came across last night, and so he's not on the list. I am going to put him in, let's see, breakout room. Let's see, I will put you, Samuel, in breakout room 3. And go ahead and mention your project, Samuel.
Thank you. So hi, my name is Samuel, and I am a high school student in San Antonio, Texas. I created a family history club in my school, and what I'll hopefully talk about in my breakout room is I want to help other youth also create, all the teenagers create family history clubs at their high schools. And I'm also working on a project where a project where youth can work towards to become better historians. So I was in scouting for many years, and I love the idea of a scouting program where you got merit badges and worked towards a goal. And I want to create something similar with family history, where there's a path you can take, and there's badges you can receive, and there'd be required badges you can get, and many elective badges you can choose from. And I'm calling the award the Evergreen Historian. So I've been working on that to help more youth and teenagers get involved in family history around the country and around the world.
Awesome. Thank you, Samuel. Natalie, did you want to, so that his will be in breakout room number 3. And Natalie Franz, I don't know how to say your last name. I'm sorry. Do you want to announce
Franz,
yours
but I've
really
heard
quick?
it both ways. Hi, everyone. My name is Natalie. I'm also with the Texas Freedom Colonies Project. I encourage you all to visit our breakout room to talk with Skylar about the project. But if you're just interested in seeing a video that we put together about the Texas Freedom Colonies Project, I'll be playing that on a loop in breakout room 5. So drop in whenever you're interested.
Great. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that. So breakout room 5 to see the video for the Freedom Colonies.
I guess I can say hello if you want me to.
Oh, that's Donald Williams. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Incidentally, I'm a member of the Project Respect, but I'm also a Texas historian. Within the next 2 years, I would have covered all 254 counties. Right now, I've completed half of Texas. I was just in front of Brian's grave just a few days ago, as a matter of fact. Yeah, and so I know I've been through all of those kinds of things, to include Conroe, all over. And the luxury that I've had is that I've seen most of the cemeteries within the state of Texas. I'm within the half of the state of Texas that I've covered, and I have a good perspective on what right looks like. If they are famous in the city of Houston or around Galveston and some of the other areas, I more than likely visit their grave, and I can also take you there. And that is the reason why I am so grateful to be amongst all these historians. That is beautiful. And also to lend my hand in working in the cemeteries, because I've seen what right looks like. I've seen the 2 best cemeteries, and I've seen some that looks halfway decent, and I've seen some that looks nothing at all, and we've got to fix it.
Okay, David, I'll send it back to you. Thank you, Donald. Maybe, maybe not. Okay.
He's muted.
Maybe
Takes me a long time. Thank you so much for all your presentations. I can't wait to get into it. That's the beauty of the recording, so we can go back and take our time to do this. So thank you so much. We'll go now to the breakout rooms.